I Remain Forever Yours by Rajan Kokkuri. Seldom one can remember a dream and how nice it will be if we can convert them to a story. Chapter 1: Kavya's Teenage Love. It was another cold day in the mountains of Nilagiri. Name board of Valley International School Board appears. The prayer bell rang. All the students rushed to the assembly hall. It was a special assembly of school to conduct a mass prayer for Madam Susan. Dear students and teachers, good morning. The morning weather is pleasant now. In this moment, none of us are happy. Students, let us pray a minute for the speedy recovery of Madam Susan, who is in the Sathya Sai Hospital, Coimbatore. The girl class leader arrived at the dais and announced, "Let me call upon Kavya, the favorite student of Susan Madam, to lead the prayer." Kavya got up and walked towards the center of the main stage, near the principal. Kavya sang the prayer song and the students' special gathering dispersed. While returning to class, Vidya was walking with her. "Kavya, I have joined 2 weeks back and I do not know about the chemistry between you and Susan Madam." "Oh, are you curious to know?" "Yes, tell me all about it." It was the beginning of the last academic year. Susan Madam joined as our new chemistry teacher in class 11. She was very beautiful and intelligent. We had a mixed class of boys and girls. There was one boy named Vipin. We were not in good terms at all since the beginning of the session. Once, my friends and I were in the playground and I happened to notice Vipin leaving from my table when we reached back from the playground to the classroom. He had a naughty smile on his face. It was the last period of class and I took the bag and proceeded to the lunchroom. We 4 friends sat down with our lunch boxes. Every time we share our food, we would rotate the tiffin boxes among us and play a song in the mobile phone. Whoever gets the tiffin when we stop the music can eat food from that tiffin box first. Today, the music stopped, and I got my friend Kavya's tiffin, and she got mine. "Kavya, your tiffin is empty. What happened?" "Did Auntie forget to pack the lunch?" I was speechless for a moment. What happened? Suddenly, I remembered Vipin's face. He might have eaten the lunch. Malu suggested that we should just share the food from the other 3 tiffin boxes. When I reached the classroom, I saw Vipin sitting in his chair, bending down his head. I made a strong look at his face. After the class that day, I was going to pick up the bicycle. Vipin came near to me and said, "Sorry, Kavya, I did not do it for fun. I didn't have breakfast in the morning and I was feeling hungry. I took the freedom to eat from your tiffin box." "It is all right. I will not tell anyone." Our friendship began with that incident. After a week, Susan teacher joined our school. Susan Madam lived in a small apartment 2 kilometers away from school. She was very good in a subject in which most of my classes, including me, we were all weak in chemistry. I was the class monitor. I took courage and went near Madam, who was sitting in the staff room. "Madam, Vaishu and I would like to take tuitions from you. Could you please teach us?" Madam looked at my face and agreed and asked me to come on Monday at around 9 o'clock. "Oh, thank you so much, Madam." Vaishu and I were waiting for Sunday morning. We took our bicycles and reached Madam's class. When we reached, we realized the mischief of our class. Vipin was also taking tuitions along with Kevin and Sam. The teacher was very good at the subject. Every weekend became special for us. It was the last Sunday of our tuition ahead of the examination. I went alone into the house of teacher that day since Vaishu was sick. I was wearing favorite blue miniskirt to impress the boys. I was climbing the stairs As I was reaching the top stair of the step, I heard some sound. I couldn't believe my eyes. Vipin was bending his head and looking up from downstairs. I felt very shy and angry. I screamed, "Idiot! What are you doing?" "Kavya, sorry. Please do not tell, madam." I was very angry and shivering. "Is this the way you're supposed to behave?" "This will be the first and last time. I will not repeat it." Vipin pleaded to me. Vipin was feeling very sorry and guilty. His facial expression showed that he was feeling bad. "Kavya, remember you told me that day your friend Veshu told me to tie my dhoti a little more up? I never got annoyed. That's a different case. She wanted to make fun. There is a lot of difference between this incident. This is a serious mistake. I will tell the madam." Even though I threatened Vipin, I didn't tell madam immediately. Vipin was observing me whether I will tell madam. One day, I went to the town near the school to take Xerox of my class 10 certificate. When I reached the shop, I had noticed that the cover was missing from my hand. I was sure that I took the certificate from the classroom and it might have fallen inside the bus. I noticed Vipin was coming running towards the shop. He wanted to say something, but I was not caring for him, thinking about the miniskirt incident. "Kavya, I know you're angry with me. I'm sorry once again. If you want, I will catch your legs." The mood was already bad due to the certificate missing issue, and here he stands near me to irritate. I was blowing. "Please go away," I screamed at my top of the voice. Okay, I'm leaving. Do not get angry. I came to give the cover, which fell from your hand." "I don't believe you anymore. You might have stolen from my bag." As soon as I said that to him, he bent his head and left without uttering any word. I didn't see Vipin for a few days. One day, I saw Vipin and his friends in the computer lab. I was at the window and curious about what these boys were talking. "Vipin, you told me that you will show me something special." "Yes, for sure. But do not tell anyone." Vipin had opened a JPG file and was showing Vijay. I entered the classroom suddenly. Hearing my footsteps, Vipin did something quickly with the mouse. I thought he might have closed something important. I acted innocent and asked Vipin, "Do you know my picture got selected for the exhibition?" Vipin was happy, thinking that I probably forgot about the miniskirt incident and have forgave him. "Is it? Congratulations!" I suddenly grabbed Vipin's mouse and opened the file which Vipin had minimized and kept on the screen. There was no time for Vipin. Suddenly, the half-naked picture of a model appeared on the screen. There was no second thought for me. "Cheat! This is what you're doing in the computer lab during class hours." I ran away from the room. Vipin ran behind. "Kavya, please stop. Let me explain." "Enough! No more friendship with you. Get lost." Vipin just sat on the floor, keeping hands on head. Oh my God. What to do now? The whole night, Vipin was only thinking how to console Kavya. Vipin tried Kavya's phone many times. Kavya did not bother to attend the mobile. It was the day the entire girls' class of 10th had planned to go out for a picnic. Vipin thought, will there be a chance to meet her before the trip? Vipin got up early and was getting dressed up. "Vipin, where are you going this early in the morning?" "Mummy, I have some lab work to finish." Vipin quickly hawked some idli into his mouth and rushed in his favorite hero bicycle. He parked the bicycle in the shade of the tree, which was their meeting eye to eye from the bus window. Vipin thought he would wait for Kavya's bus to pass by and get a glance at her face. He wished she would look through the window. Vipin waited for nearly 10 minutes. Then bus approached. Vipin was searching for Kavya's face, but he was not able to find her. Vipin did not know what to do next. The bus was moving up in the slope of the road. He took the bicycle and started chasing the bus, and after struggling with his breathing, somehow caught hold of the ladder of the bus. Vipin was holding bicycle handle with one hand. The bus was about to make the turn toward the highway. He saw the two eyes looking at him. Vipin tried to wave at Kavya, and the bad thing happened. The bicycle lost the balance, and he fell to the roadside gutter. The bus driver did not bother to stop and moved ahead. Kavya felt very sad for Vipin and rushed to the front side of the bus and banged at the door. "Stop, stop!" The driver stopped the bus, and Kavya got down and ran towards Vipin. Kavya reached the gutter and felt very sad seeing Vipin. Vipin was still lying down and was unable to move his leg with pain. "Oh my God, what happened, Vipin? I will get an auto and we will go to the hospital." "Sorry, Kavya, for yesterday." "It's okay." Chapter 2. Surprises in Kavya's life. I got admission in City College and started going by the BHEL staff bus. I did not see Vipin for a long time. We used to occupy the last seat of the bus. "Hi, Kavya. See who's on the bicycle side of that shop." Vipin started waiting for our bus every day. Vipin was from a middle-class family and used to live here in Ooty with his aunt. Susan Madam never took tuition fee from Vipin and used to offer him food often. Even after joining tuition, I used to go and meet Susan Madam often. Vipin also came to Madam often. Madam made us very close to her and each other. Susan Madam is more than a mother for me. I never got the love of a mother. Vidya, for today this is enough. Balanced story I will tell another day. We reached the hostel. "Kavya, there is a courier for you." I was very keen on what was inside the parcel. It was a birthday card and latest iPhone. You might be surprised about the gift and who sent it. It read, "Dear Kavya, I am reaching for your birthday. This gift was sent in advance. I did not tell you certain things. You know me as your sponsor only. I would like to meet you soon, so before coming over there is something more that I would like to share with you. Do not get angry or upset. My name is Vedika, the writer, and I am your mother. I tried all these years to stay in isolation. I am not able to do so now. Do not curse me. I wish to tell a lot to you. Lovingly yours, Mummy." I could not move any further. I caught hold of the wall and sat on the floor. Why has God been so cruel to me? I have not seen my parents ever. Now my sponsor is coming to see me. She is no one other than my mummy. Oh my God, what shall I do? By then, I was at the door. Shall we go to a hospital? Vipin is waiting downstairs. All three of us went together to see Madam Susan. I sang the prayer song. Now it was the turn of a new principal to talk about the thought for the day. Madam Martha appeared in front of us. Dear children, my message for you all is simple. Go ahead to do all that you would like to do in life. I would like to request to you all is that you should never hurt anyone. The student representative has entrusted me to announce the birthday of students who were born on this day. I call upon Miss Kavya onto the dais, who is celebrating her birthday today. Jane touched my shoulder. Kavya, the principal is calling. I wiped my eyes with a handkerchief and walked towards the dais. I was able to hear the clapping of my friends.
principal handed over the greeting card signed by my teachers and my friends. "Thank you, madam." I could not control myself. "Dear principal, teachers, and my friends, I have you people in my life. I am orphan who lived in an orphanage till I was 4 years old and moved to school hostel when I was given sponsorship by an unknown philanthropist last year only. Now she has sent me a gift as my mummy, and she is coming to see me soon." Chapter 3. Search for Dad. The intercom rang in Kavya's room. "Kavya, can you please come down to the reception? I have a big surprise for you." As soon as I reached reception, Madam Martha took me near the sitting room. A very smart middle-aged woman with a glass was sitting on the sofa. As soon as she saw me walking, she got up, walked towards me. "Kavya, my child." She got up and hugged me. I was numb, did not know how to react to her. I kept silent and sat beside her. She took my hand and kept on her lap. She did not have any idea about how to talk. "Kavya, shall we go out?" I nodded my head and walked out to the veranda with her. Mommy and I went to the temple. She went and booked some offerings in her name and mine. I was trying to listen if she is telling out my dad's name by any chance. After praying, we walked towards the Kamat restaurant. I did not talk a word to her. She went to telling. "Kavya, please talk with me something. I know you are very angry with me. I was helpless and did not know how to keep you as my child. My world was full of luxury and glamour. I did not give any value for our relationship with your dad due to my stardom and popularity." Hearing Mummy's talk, I got very annoyed, but kept quiet. "What would you like to have?" "Rava idli." "You too?" Mummy murmured. "Why, Mummy? Who else likes rava idli?" "Oh, nothing. I remembered someone." "Hello, Vedika." A handsome-aged man in the suit was waving the hand for us from the other corner of the restaurant. "Hi, doctor. Nice to see you after a long time." "Yes, I know you do not keep in touch with anyone." "This is my daughter, Kavya."
You are the special one. Doctor shook hands with me and gave a big hug. My little darling. I saw Mommy winking her eyes, suddenly prompting Doctor. It made Doctor from completing what the sentence he was about to tell. I felt so. Mommy was in shock. I will just go to the washroom and come. Mommy moved away. Uncle, can I have your mobile number, please? Oh, sure. While returning the mobile, he smiled and took out his wallet. Keep in touch. Do keep my visiting card for future. I hid the visiting card in my pocket before Mommy returned. Mommy had a brief talk with him. I could not make out anything. They were talking with a low voice. I presumed they did not want me to hear their conversation. I was passing the time on my phone. Okay, Kavya. See you again. Dr. Uncle gave me a slight hug and left by his Mercedes. While returning to the room, it was just haunting me. Immediately, a spark flashed my head. Oh, yes! This is the person who can help me find my dad. Mommy is not going to tell me anything. I went to the room and closed the door and took out the visiting card Dr. Raj has given. Dr. Raj, MD, Obstetrics and Gynecology, IVF Specialist, Tata Memorial Hospital, Mumbai. Immediately saved his telephone number to my mobile phone and saved his email ID. As and when I about to dial his number, Mummy was knocking on the door. "Why did you lock the door?" "Nothing, Mummy, just like that." "If you're not feeling sleepy, I will tell you a story." I was a very possessive and selfish mother. "I kept the truth from your dad. He does not know that he has a daughter." "Oh, Mummy, that's too cruel of you." "I will never pardon you. I am sure I have qualities of my dad. I want to see him. If you do not let me, I will tell everyone what you did to Dad and me." My mother could not sleep well that night and waited for the alarm. She wanted to make if I was still sleeping well and not spending time on mobile. She entered my room. It was empty. Bathroom room was also empty. She rushed to the kitchen. "Kavya, where are you?" Suddenly, a fear came that something is wrong. She started searching me everywhere. The main door was open. At that time, only she noticed there was a white paper on the dining table. Her hand has started shivering already. "Dear Mummy, I am leaving and do not search for me. You know the reasons. If not, just ask yourself. Forever yours. No, sorry. Forever never yours. Kavya." Oh, these words remind me of Shekar. How come he got it? My mother started to wonder how I know this unfamiliar phrase. She lost balance and sat on the sofa holding her head. "Ramu? Ramu!" She screamed. "What happened, madam?" "Take the car. Just rush to the station. What time is the train leaving?" "Madam, it is 8 o'clock. Hurry." Vedika was looking at the watch. Oh my God, only a few minutes. As the car approached the station, she could hear the engine siren sound. There was no time to buy a ticket. She rushed to the platform. The train was about to leave. Ramu and her started running to the side of the train in the two opposite directions. She was looking through each window. She saw a quick glance of me in the last bogie. She jumped into the train. "Come on, get down fast!" She pulled me by force along with her bag and got down and almost lost the balance as the train has already started moving slowly. "What is this, dear? You do not want Mummy?" I burst into tears. "Don't cry, sweetie. Let us go home and talk." Ramu was looking through the mirror. Ramu knew both my mother and I were upset. This is not the time to make any comment. Till we reached the room, we did not talk about anything. As soon as I entered, I went and laid down on the sofa. I could feel the soft hand of Mummy on my shoulder. "Kavya, it is okay, my darling. Give me a chance to explain everything to you." "No, Mummy. You kept me in the dark so far. I want to see my dad, that's all. If you do not take me to him, you will not see me again, that's all." Mummy was speechless, wondering how she can convince me. She thought to leave me alone for some time would be better. She went to the garden and started walking. After some time, she came to me when I was sitting in the laurel. "Hi, Molu. Mummy, you do not talk to me, then that is better. But kid, let me explain what happened between us. Have the patience to listen to my side of the story. Then you can decide." Chapter 4. Vedika's Dream. Our friendship happened through social media. I was very fond of him. I just wanted a baby from him. I did not want any commitment or attachment with him. Moreover, I wanted you as my own, and I do not want anyone else to claim you. I knew the glamorous life of a writer will not last forever, and I wanted to look ahead to live for someone. At the same time, I was very much afraid about my reputation as a writer. Now, I am 46 years old and no one bothers whether you are my daughter or an adopted daughter. I prefer you do not ask me anything about your father. Everything started with a message on Twitter, my dear. Beep sound woke me up. Wish you a very happy Onam in the Twitter messenger. I replied, thank you, dear. Wish you too a very happy Onam. May I know who this is? I am Shekar, working in Dubai. I'm from Kerala. We are far related. I'm Vanita auntie's brother. Is it? What are you doing? I'm working for a US engineering company here. I'm staying with my wife. I replied, okay, tell me more about you. I have 2 daughters. One is working and another one doing engineering in India. Right now, I'm alone in Dubai. Devika, my wife, is on vacation at her mother's place in Chennai. Oh, you're alone. Okay, I have a meeting. I will catch you later. Okay, bye. A few days passed. Generally, no one sends messages on Twitter. When I heard the beep, I was sure it would be Shekar. Hi, where are you now? I'm in Kochi for a small surgery. I tried calling you many times last evening. I went to the beach to try a new bikini. Oh, nice. You want to see me in a bikini? I didn't mean that. Did you eat dinner? Yes, spaghetti and meatballs are there today. My favorite. Is it? Do you eat a lot of non-vegetarian food? Yes, what to do? It puts on extra weight on my buttocks. Do avoid non-veg food and eat lots of veg and fruits. Also, do yoga. I do special yoga. Oh, that's good. I think you were interested to see me in that dress. I like to see you in any form, no priorities. Any look is preferable to me. You saw my photo? Yes. I have saved all your photos. Are you mad about me? I don't know. What will you do when you see me? I don't know. You know that when you were a child, I have even carried you? Oh, so nice. I'm not overweight. You can carry me now also. Do you want me to carry? Why not? Oh, so nice to catch you online. Okay. How are you doing otherwise? Do you like me? Yes, of course. I like your sound. Only sound? I love your eyes very much. Everyone says that. Eyes says stories. Oh, you have an idea to write a story? Yes, one day I will be writing stories. Do you have any physical attraction? Our age gap doesn't permit to give an answer. I do not mind about that. I too have a feeling like that. Tell me, what is in your mind? It is very difficult to tell, but I am sure it is not just physical attraction. It is much beyond that. I'm feeling lonely. Obviously, when one is a celebrity, it is difficult. But what shall I do? Keep yourself engaged in something else. Don't you want to be married? No, I do not want. I am 29 and I am not able to enjoy life. Why? You're a famous writer. You have money. Money is not everything. I heard you do not like men. In a way, yes. I had bad experiences in the past. All are not like what you think. I think after my dad, I like you as a man. Oh, is it? It is so nice of you. Can you love me without any conditions? Yes, my little darling. Do not treat me like a daughter. Okay, I am quite old, so addressed like that. If you do not like it, it is okay.
I like your mustache. You look like a Malayan superstar. Oh, is it? Thank you. I like you very much, but treat me as a friend. Okay, Vedika. Few days passed. There was no message from Shekar for a few months. Every beep made me anxious to look for his message. As and when I was thinking, the beep came. Hi, what happened? Did you forget me? No, I was away in a book publishing work. How can I believe you? Can you tell me the name of your cousin sister in Texas who is my relation to? You don't believe me? Okay, then goodbye. Oh no, do not get angry. I believe you. There are so many fake IDs on social media. I was being careful. It is okay. Devika is passing by Kochi. Shall I tell her to come and meet you? No. Okay, what else? Do you like me? Yes, of course, I like your sound. Only sound? Do you have any physical attraction with me? I have high regard and love for you, but difficult to explain, dear. Can I come and meet you with Devika later? First, let us text each other and meet later. Okay then, you don't believe me. Goodbye. I stopped texting from that day. I found that we always get dejected and disappointed. Big people do meet up, and only their level of friends. We continued their chatting regularly for a few days, and then there was silence for a long time.
Chapter 5 Secret Demand by Vedika. One fine day I texted Shekar. Can you stay with me if I come to Dubai? I will come to meet you, but staying with you may not be possible. Why not? Let me be with you for a longer time. I'm feeling depressed and need your support. Okay. Do not worry. I will be in Dubai for a week. I want you to be with me and take me to a psychologist, Dr. Rao. Okay, that's not a problem at all. Will Devika allow you to come with me? Oh yes, I have told her. No issue. Devika has faith in me and given me permission to be with you. Anyway, right now she's in India. You mean if I want, you will stay with me? Yes, if needed. Is that required? You mean you don't have faith in yourself? My love and affection for you is not physical attraction. It is much more. Okay, dear. Don't feel bad. I was just testing you. I will wait for you. I'm arriving on Thursday evening. I will be staying intercontinental. Once I'm in Dubai, I will text you. You have to come and stay with me. Okay. Shekar was in a dilemma. What could he do now? He couldn't hurt me either. He parked his car and reached the reception of Intercontinental. Can I meet Vedika, the writer? Let me see, sir. Sir, it is room number 303. He knocked the door and waited patiently with slight fear. Just then the door got open. As soon as the door opened, he could see me in a miniskirt. He was trying to recollect my face when I was 3 years old. That was the last time he saw me. I hugged him and kissed on the cheek. I was holding him just like a small baby hug her mother. He kissed me on my forehead. So long? I have been waiting for this moment. Come in. Shall I carry you to the sofa? Yes, of course. He lifted me and walked slowly to the sofa. I was continuously looking into his eyes romantically. I have a lot to talk to you. I won't let you sleep. That is fine with me. What would you like to have? Oh, nothing. I just had tea. Okay, we will go down and have breakfast together. Yes. After that, I will take you to the doctor. Okay? I prefer you to wear a cap, sunglasses, and muffler so that people don't disturb you on the way. Yes, I thought so too. I called up Dr. Rao and confirmed our visit. We took a taxi and arrived at Specialty Clinic. Hello, doctor. This is Vedika, the writer who has come all the way from India. Hello, Shekar. If you do not mind, please be seated. Let me go through this. Okay, doctor. I shall wait in the reception. After half an hour, I came out and told him that the doctor wants to see you. Sit down, Shekar. I have something important to tell you. Miss Vedika is undergoing serious psychological depression. Okay, doctor. I have prescribed the medicines. Let her take it and see me again after 3 months. Okay, doctor. There is one most important thing I want to tell you. She may demand something from you. If you refuse, it may take her into a state from where we cannot control her. So you have no choice but to agree to her requests. Be very careful with her. Okay, doctor. I shall do the needful. I will be in touch with you. As he was reaching me, he thought, oh my God, how to handle this situation. Please give me strength and guidance. I was sitting and watching the fish pond. He wondered why I was not having a smartphone, unlike most of the girls. The one she had was probably in her room. I remember her telling me, oh, I'm not interested in Facebook. I am only keen to see real faces. Let us go. Where shall we go? Anything specific? Yes, but not now. In the evening. I have booked the by cruise for both of us. I too like the cruise tips. Devika and I make it a point to enjoy cruises wherever we visit if there is one. I gave him a bit serious look. I thought, I did not like him bringing the mention of Devika at this point. We will take a taxi and avoid driving. That will give me more time to look at you. Is it? Do I look so beautiful? Yes, of course. Not just beauty. I'm not sure when I see you again. Very soon, I was thinking. He shook his head and asked me, what? I gave him a smile and caught his hand and walked to the taxi. We sat on the upper deck of the cruise ship. It took us 2 hours to tour. I ordered my favorite spaghetti and meatballs. He too had the same. After reaching the hotel room, he was getting ready to leave after giving me the medicines. I gave him a hug and asked, can you stay with me? Do you want me to stay? If please, I promise I will not rape you. That is okay, I am confident. Yes, I just want to sleep like a baby in your arms. That's all. I shook my head. He thought. He could not refuse. How will I react? He was recalling doctor's words. Both of us went to bed. I wrapped my hands around him and laid down. Can you tell me our story? Where shall I start? You know, I think we have a connection beyond this lifetime. That is the reason we met like this. I used to follow you for a long time. Ever since you wrote that novel in your college days and became a celebrity. I did not know how to contact you, even if I tried. How would you react was the anxiety. Just like that, I sent you the Onam wishes and you replied, and the rest is history. Of course, I might have thought you're famous and beautiful and fall for you. How about you? Why did you want to meet me? I don't know. I'm a person who hardly uses a smartphone. I stay away from relatives and friends. When I started chatting, I found you care for me very much. You were advising me like a father, correcting me like a brother, and loving like a mother. You were a combination of many personalities. We rarely see someone so caring and loving. Of course, I knew I can't make you mine. You had all the opportunities to make physical advancements to me, but you didn't. You loved me like a baby, take care so much. I can't imagine leaving you anytime. Both of us went to bed. She wrapped her hands around me, lied down like a small kid, and made sure she was slept. I slowly got up and sat side of the bed with my smartphone. She was in deep sleep. I want a baby, she was murmuring in sleep. Oh my God, what is this? I was wondering what is in her mind. I was feeling something touching my face. I opened the eyes slowly. I was feeling damn tired even to open eyes. Vedika was sitting side of me, spread her slightly wet-dried her hair on my face. Nice fragrance. It was so nice feeling. I gave a hug after sitting up. You took bath already? What is the outing plan for today? Nothing special. I want to buy some gifts for you and friends in India. I do not want anything for me. You came to meet me as per my long wish. That's enough. We were sitting in the airport departure lounge. She wore jeans pant, hat, and a jacket with spectacles. No one could recognize her. Vedika was holding my hand and not leaving it at any time. When will we meet again? I do not know. Whenever do you wish? I never set any conditions, she said. I have something very important to tell you. I looked at her face. After hearing her, my heart started beating faster. I just looked at her face without any expression. She was cool. What do you want, dear? I would like to have a baby. You mean just you want the baby and not interested to marry? Yes, I do not want to marry, but want a kid. We can look for adoption. But I want to have your child. What is this, Vedika? What are you talking? What did you think of me? No. I have the highest respect and love for you, and I need a daughter. I was silent for a while. I remembered doctor's words, and that made me silent, seeing my plight. She pressed my hand and told, Don't worry. I know it is against your policy to sleep with me. At least you have to agree with this idea. I will have a baby through a surrogate mother or test tube baby. No one will know and no problem for you too. My wish will fulfill and our kid will grow somewhere. We can go and meet our child later. I was numb and speechless. Seeing my plight, she told me, I know this is something unimaginable for you. I will arrange everything with a doctor in Delhi. You have to go there and follow him. I will take care and do the necessary steps before you visit. Is it that easy? Yes, of course. But one thing thereafter, we will not meet each other. Do not ever try to contact me again without my willingness. If you try, that will be the end of my life. I was not able to control anymore. What to do now? If I refuse, I do not know what the next step will be. By then there was the announcement. Last call for Miss Vedika, the passenger traveling to Kochi by Emirates. The passenger is requested to proceed to gate number 6 immediately. Vedika got up and kissed me on the cheek, wiped my tears, and slowly walked away. Chapter 6. Birth of Kavya. Telephone rang. Is this Shekar? Shekar here. Dr. Raj from Noble IVF Clinic, Delhi. Yes, doctor. Some famous personality has given your name and address to be the donor for her child. I remembered Vedika's last words before leaving from Dubai. If you do not agree with me, you will not see me again. Yes, doctor, please send me the details and appointment address. I will come to Delhi. I thought Vedika, being a successful and attractive author and would not want the world to know that she wants to have a baby, that too from an ordinary person like me. A week later, I had been to Delhi and completed the sperm donation procedure. Vedika opened the Twitter profile with shaking fingers, which she used to use only with him. There were several messages. She had a quick glance and ran her eyes for the last one. It came a few hours back only. I'm in Satya's hospital, Coimbatore. Can you come and meet me? It may be the last time we will see each other. I will not demand anything more. Both of us are quite old. I am old. What is the need to hide from me now? It is now 17 years since we met. I kept the word you took from me. I did not try to contact you. I remain forever yours, but never yours. Shekar. Chapter 7. Search of Identity. Good morning, Kavya. Mummy was standing at the door. Good morning. Vedika thought Kavya has cooled down a bit. Molu, do you like to go and see Father Joseph? Vedika knew that name may bring Kavya into a good mood. Yes, Mummy, I will get ready. Mummy did not ask her Ramu uncle to drive this time. She was silent while driving. Slow song of Kishore, Mera Jeevan Kora Kagaz, made me think. Where will be my dad? She left my dad as a white paper without writing anything about me. We reached Coimbatore Cathedral Orphanage and Father Joseph was sitting and reading newspaper on the veranda. Hello, my children. How are you, my little darling? Even though I'm studying in the 12th grade, for Father treats me as the little girl who left the orphanage years back. What made you come? Is it a casual visit or anything specific? Father, Kavya is a little upset with me and left home yesterday without telling me. It was my luck. I caught her from the moving train. Mummy, with sad feeling, was telling the father. Father Joseph looked at me and asked, What is this, my child? You could have called me. No, Father. I am angry with Mummy. Okay, dear, you may relax now. Let me talk to your Mummy. Meanwhile, you may go to the church hall and after that, take rest. Kavya, let us go to my room. I want to talk to you alone. Is that okay, child? Father Joseph patted me on the shoulder. I had followed Father to his room. I saw Mommy sitting in one corner, bending her head down to pray. My little child, I can imagine what mental trauma you're going through. God is great. He has solutions for every problem. We only need to seek His help. Let me tell you, your Class 12 board exam is in the corner. If you are upset, I am sure you cannot do it well. It was a fine winter morning. A few years back one day, while I was sitting in my chamber and your Mummy and her secretary came to meet me in the church, they had a letter from my friend Father Dominic. Dear Father, I am sending Vedika to you. She's in a real state of mental agony. Please help her. After talking to her for long hours, I came to know the story of your birth, and I had no other option but to admit you to your orphanage. She took a word from me that I should never show the details to anyone. Now I must tell you the truth to save her from your hatred. She was a very famous English novel writer and used to live in a flat in Kochi away from her parents and friends. Chapter 8. Nostalgic Memory of Shekar. My life had many ups and downs. There were a lot of important persons in my life. If I fail to tell their part, my story will never be complete. Let me take you back to where it began. My schooling was in a village in Kerala. I was studying in 10th class and our rejection class was of full girl students, whereas mine were a mixture of boys and girls. It was the first day of class. We both used to do all mischief to attract the attention of girls. Our school had a well, which had an opening in the compound wall of the pump area. A step was there. One day, my friends and I went there to clean the tiffin box. Many girls were there to fetch water. The boys never got chance to fetch water. Devi was pulling water bucket from the well as it was nearing the edge of the well. I stepped into the side steps and caught hold of the bucket and took out the water and gave the balance water to Devi. Devi got angry and threw the balance water into my body. It was the starting of the class. The bell rang after the lunch break. Everyone rushed to class. The next class, the teacher was of chemistry by Radha teacher. All of us were supposed to do some practical note brings it. Radha teacher had started checking the books. She was looking around the class. She noticed second bench group was missing. Where are Shekar and Krish? No one answered. Suddenly, Swati got up and told, Teacher, he is wet. What did you say? Teacher, Devi poured water on Shekar since he was taking the bucket while she was fetching the water from well. Devi, stand up. You are more mischief than Shekar. Get out. Stand outside the class till Shekar comes back. Devi started cursing Shekar for his behavior. I was sitting under the tree and Krish rushed to me. Did you know Devi got punished for pouring water on you? She can't enter class till you reach back. I felt sorry. It was my fault. I had started the clash. It turned out in such a way she must face the punishment. I ran into the class, ignoring that my clothes were still wet. Teacher, may I enter the class? Okay, come in. Tell your enemy also enter the class. I looked at Devi's face. She was showing a sad face. I told her, Devi, it was a mistake. I will not repeat any mischievous again. Devi gave me a slight smile and entered the class. While crossing in front of the next classroom, I saw the black blouse and skirt wearing Devi with the sandal mark on the forehead. I felt very happy having got admitted to the next classroom of Devi. Devi was my classmate in class 7. I always had a glance of Devi while entering and leaving the class since she was sitting on the edge bench of the class. I used to rush to the bus stop opposite direction of her route. Devi and her elder sister used to walk in that route. The main bus stop was 500 meters from the school gate. I used to occupy the corner of the junction. Devi had to travel towards another route from that junction. Devi will pass in front of Shekar and turns back her head to look at me when she reaches towards her village road. Devi used to walk one step beside her sister. Devi used to drop something on the floor and she will pretend to pick a book that gives a glance back. Devi used to look at me and their eyes used to tell many things. Near the last turning from then onwards, she can't see me while walking. Days passed just like that and I left the village after class 10.
Chapter 9. Where can Shekar find love? Years later, that day has arrived. I wanted to see the things where I left them years back. I took a bus to reach Balghat. After getting down, I walked to the nearby auto stand. Chandranagar. Do you know the house of Devi teacher? Yes, sir. I got out of the auto and approached the gate. Devi was cleaning the house portico with a broomstick. Hello, Devi. Hello, Shekar. Nice to see you after so many years.
Come in. Satya, this is Shekar, my classmate. Hello, Satya. How are you? Hi, Shekar. Where is Devika now? I heard from the newspaper you got married to Devika and you both are split now. Was it not Devika the second love in your life after you left school? It is a long story, Devi. I better hear your story first. Devi replied, Shekar, you know my plight. Satya is partly paralyzed and unable to look after me and the children. Her words were trembling when she was speaking to Shekar. Devi was his first love during high school days. I thought, Satya is very lucky having married Devi. How long have you been like this? Satya wanted to give a reply. By then, Devi reached back from the kitchen with a cup of tea. I had a long chat and was getting ready to leave. I took out my visiting card and hotel details to Devi. Okay. I will come and see you later. I need to talk to you in detail. While returning to the hotel in the car, I was feeling sad seeing the plight of Devi. I was wondering now how things changed over the years. He could not see her after high school, and when he got a chance to meet her, she is suffering. I told bye and walked towards the car. Devi came after me. How are you managing day-to-day things, Devi? It is tough for me. Very soon a stage may come I may have to sell my body. Hearing that, I could not control my agony. How can you speak like this when people like me are alive? Get a paper and pen, I angrily told Devi. Devi looked into my eyes. Now onwards, you, Satya, and children are under my wings. If I have a penny, you will not starve. Write down your bank details. It is already too late. I do not want you to suffer anymore. I left with determination in his mind. I must do something to save this family. As expected, Devi visited me in the hotel lobby the next day. Shekar, tell me what happened between you and Devika. It is a big story. Let me tell in detail. Chapter 10. Shekar's life with Devika. You know, Devi, we got married and I was working in Dubai those days. Unless I tell in detail, you may blame me for the split. The phone rang continuously. Saroja auntie took the phone. Auntie, this is Shekar. I'm calling from Dubai. Can you please call Devika? I will call back after 10 minutes. There was fear in my voice. Auntie could sense it. What happened? Is everything all right? Auntie, I'm calling from a roadside booth. I am afraid how to reach back home. There was a loud voice and the telephone got cut. There was a big knock at the door. Devika, there was a call from Shekar. He told me that he will call again after 10 minutes. As soon as hearing aunt, Devika went and sat near the telephone. Devika was patiently waiting. The phone never rang. Then came Mummy's loud voice of calling me back home. I was wondering what went wrong. How to call him? Auntie told he was out in the street. No point in calling him in office, no. A slight fear came Devika's mind. Oh my God, please help him to reach home safe. Please keep him away from troubles. That night, Devika could not sleep. I was waiting for the sun. An unknown fear was kept coming to her mind. She started to walk towards the telephone booth. It was still closed. What to do now? She patiently waited. She started dialing the phone. It was ringing. There was no answer for a long time. Then suddenly I heard, "Hello, Dorsey here." I got some relief and at the same time wondered why Shekar didn't take the phone. "Sir, I'm Devika, Shekar's wife calling from India." "Yes, Devika, what is the matter?" "Shekar didn't come to office nor informed me. I had sent the driver to inquire. As soon as I see him, I will tell him to call you." "Okay, sir." She disconnected the phone and walked towards the house. Mommy was eagerly waiting. "Any news?" Devika just waved her head. As soon as entering the room, I just fell on the bed and closed my eyes in prayer. "Oh God, please help me." I kept waiting for the telephone call. There was no news for a long time. The telephone rang after a few hours and Devika took the phone. "Devika? I'm Shekar here. My boss, Dorsey, is with me. I'm calling from his AT&T card. Sir offered to call from his card." "What happened? Where have you been the last 3 days?" "It's a big story. I met with an accident. I'm in the hospital." "Are you all right?" "I'm all right, but..." I started crying. "What happened? Are you all right?" "My leg has a fracture and it will take some time to heal." "Oh my God, do not worry." Devika tried to pacify Shekar. "Can you do one thing?" "Yes." "What do you want me to do?" "I need 3 lakh Indian rupees to pay compensation and get out of this accident case." "Okay, we will somehow arrange that money. Don't worry." "How will you arrange?" "Let me ask someone." "Can you ask Bhaskar?" "You mean Vedika's father, Bhaskar?" "Yes, he is a big writer. May have some money to spare." "Okay, dear, we will make it. Don't worry." I had escaped from a jail term by paying a huge sum of money. That was the way I became the close friend of Vedika. That's the end of the story. Rest of the story we already know, Shekar. "Okay, Devi. I will come some other time to see you and Satya." "Shekar, you're the only hope for me and Satya." "Don't worry, Devi. Where are you going now, Shekar?" "Since Devika and Vedika left me, I do not have a permanent place. I'm wandering here and there. I make a living in with the help of writing. Shekar, God is very kind. He will help me and you too. Okay, Shekar?" "Okay, Devi. See you sometime." Meanwhile, I found that a taxi was approaching towards me and driver stopped seeing me. "Can you take me to airport, please?" Chapter 11. Kavya meets her second mother. All of us reached the St. Anthony's Church. Father Joseph was waiting for us. "Hi, Vedika. How was the flight and long drive?" "It was fine. Shall we go to meet Devika? Kavya is very keen to meet her. I haven't told her that all of you are coming. I'm not sure how she will take it. It is better you stay back and I will take Kavya with me first." "Okay, Father. It is okay with me." Father Joseph accompanied us to the ashram. I sat in the reception and told Vedika and Kavya to go along with Father to meet Devika. As soon as Vedika entered the ward, Devika turned down her face. Vedika sat near Devika and touched her hands.
Sorry, dear. Sorry for everything. See who came to see you. She's the one united all of us after 17 years. Hearing that, Devika turned her face slowly and looked at Kavya. Devika could get a feel of Shekhar's face. Shekhar's face came to her memory. Oh, my child! Devika raised her hands to hug Kavya. Oh, Mom, I missed you so much. Dad lived all these years in isolation without seeing any of us. Hearing Kavya, tears started flowing from Devika's eyes. She did not have words to talk. She just went on patting Kavya. Devika turned her eyes towards Vedika and called her to close by. Oh, Devika, sorry for everything. I have separated you from Shekar. Devika could not get any words to tell. See what gift I am giving you. Kavya will take care of you now onwards. You can have her as yours. Devika hugged Kavya and wept. Oh, my little darling. Devika, Mom, can I call Mommy? Yes, sure, my darling. Vedika, where is Shekar? He is fine. He met with an accident and slightly handicapped. I want to see him. I want to seek pardon from him. Devika wept. It is okay. Why can't all be together? Mom, I will bring Daddy to you. I doubt whether he will see me. Devika continued to cry. Chapter 12. Shekhar's trip to the USA. I took the boarding pass and proceeded towards the escalator with my helping stick in hand. One hand I had my laptop bag and another hand the stick. As I was about to reach the last phase of the lap, suddenly it happens. I lost my balance and fell on the escalator. I thought this is very tragic, and suddenly someone caught hold of me. When I got down from the stairs, then I was only able to look at the person's face. A beautiful teenage girl was smiling. Uncle, are you okay? Yes, my dear. I'm Kavya. From Chennai, Uncle. I'm Dr. Shekar. We shook hands. Thanks for holding me. Can I carry your laptop till the gate? Okay, but I'm going to gate number 6 to take KLM to London and Texas. Oh, is it? I am also going to London on the way to Texas. What a coincidence! I'm also going to Texas and we have the same connecting flights. That's great. I was afraid of being alone. It is boring to travel the long flight alone. Air hostess guided me to my seat in business class. By the time flight was about to take off, I saw Kavya had already made a friendship with air hostess and was pointing her hand towards me. Soon after, she came and took the seat next to me. Uncle, I requested for a seat change next to you and she agreed. That's great. I got curious to know more about her. What are you doing? I have completed class 12 and going to Texas for joining the University of Texas. I'm also going to the university as a chief guest for the convocation. What happened to your leg? Oh, my child. It is a big story. I took out a book from my laptop bag and gave it to Kavya. Oh, Uncle, you are a famous writer and philanthropist. I do not know whether I am famous or not. I try to do my best in writing and help people. That's great, Uncle. I'm very much impressed and happy to be with you.
Kavya was talking a lot during the flight and finally slept, resting her head on shoulder. Kavya woke up hearing air hostess announcement. Dear passengers, we are going to land in Texas in a few minutes. Outside temperature is 20 degrees. Thank you for flying KLM. Wish you all a very pleasant stay. Hope to see you all soon. The seatbelt sign was off. Kavya got up and moved towards the door. Kavya finished the immigration formalities and walked towards baggage belt. She did not forget to set the airport Wi-Fi on from flight. And soon the mobile began to ring. We are outside. Okay, Mommy. Come soon. I'm waiting for you. Kavya took care of me to see through immigration and baggage. We walked together in the arrival lounge. Kavya ran, leaving my hand to the group of people standing side of the rail. At the entrance, suddenly I saw a familiar face. Oh, it is Vedika. Oh, my God. Who is Kavya then? My little child. This is the reason she showed me love and affection so much. She might have had an intuition and knew me already, even then behaved as if she does not know anything. How come I did not realize she was my daughter? Kavya came back holding Vedika's hand. Uncle, do you like the surprise gift for you? I did not have words to tell Vedika. Hi dear, how are you? Hi Shekar. I am sorry. I hid your daughter from you all these years. God has some mercy on me. I met her by chance and told the story without knowing that she is our child. Sorry, Shekar. I left you to avoid bad name for me. Now you have become much popular and famous than me. Once you and Devika left me, I didn't have any other work than writing. I continued to stare at her, and as she walked to the taxi without uttering a word, I just looked at her and smiled. Kavya sat next to me. Vedika just sat in front of us in the middle row. I was able to see her from my seat. Kavya, can you call me Daddy? Yes, Daddy. Kavya got up from the seat and gave me a kiss in the cheek. I was very happy hearing your story, and the most interesting thing in my life has happened now. Mommy has told me that you are my real biological father. I am very happy, Daddy. I could see small teardrops in her eyes. Dressed in white sari, covered with a brown shawl, a woman was standing side. She gently touched me. I looked at her face. Oh my God, what a surprise. Vedika, how come here? Uncle, this is Mommy. Is it? You both knew each other? Uncle, I told Mommy about your lecture and Mommy wanted to come along. That is very nice of Vedika. Exactly 17 years since we met. Yes, I remember the day, 6th Jan. It was your birthday that day. Yes, what a coincidence. Happy birthday, Shekar. Vedika wished me and gave a kiss on the cheek. Happy birthday. Chapter 13. Shekar opens his heart. 24th December 2018, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to call upon Dr. Shekar to address the gathering. It is my privilege and pleasure to stand in front of you. This event is very special for me because the famous author Vedika is also with me. I can walk without a walking stick now. Thank you very much for having us together here. The total crowd stood up and started clapping. Let me tell the personal, important thing happened today in my life before addressing you all. I came all the way from India, thinking about the talk. The most important thing is that I have met my daughter and her mother after 17 years. I was not knowing that I have a beautiful daughter by name Kavya. She's here to continue her studies. Thank you, dear all. If you allow, I would like to call upon the most important person in my life. Kavya, please help mommy to the dais. Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask Madam Vedika to tell a few words. Wiping the tears, Vedika reaches out to the mic. Sorry, dear. I have done mistakes in the past thinking of my fame and wealth. Now my daughter has united me with Shekar. Friends, thank you all for giving the warm standing ovation and love. I do not have words to express my words. I would like to seek an apology from my beloved Shekar, Vedika, and Kavya for everything. Hugging Kavya, Vedika cried and continued, My little darling, Kavya has helped us unite now. She came like an angel and given a reason to live now. Even though I have a lot of regrets, I am very happy for Shekar. He has become a very well-known writer and social worker. The pain and sufferings in his life lead him to reach greater heights. Both Shekar and daughter Kavya has a lot of things in common. That makes me very happy and removes all my regrets. Thank you and Jai Hind. Vedika took Shekar's hand and walked towards the front seat of the gathering. Vedika asked Shekar, Any news from Devika? She left the same time you left me in Dubai. I don't even know whether she is alive or dead. Oh no, do not talk like that. She's very much alive and waiting to see you and Kavya. Vedika dialed the mobile and gave it to Shekar. Hello dear, how are you? You still remember this voice after so many years? Yes, of course. How can I forget? I missed you very much, my little darling. I too, dear. Sorry, Shekar, for everything. Please come and take me back. Yes, sure. We're reaching India tomorrow. I wiped the tears and got up to board the flight. I have guided either side by Vedika and Kavya. Daddy, I have a small request to make. I have a close friend by name Vipin. He is not able to come to the USA. Can you help him? Oh, my darling, for you, yes, anything I will do. Thank you, Daddy. You're so nice. Do you have a photo of Vipin? He looks nice, but now you're a child. Yes, Daddy, I know my responsibilities. I will not spoil your good name. Daddy, shall I make a video call to Vipin? Kavya makes a call to Vipin and hands over the phone to Shekar. Hello, Uncle. Nice to see you. I hope you're very serious of Kavya. Yes, Uncle, we love each other very much. Same time, Vedika took the mobile and searched Devika's number. Dear, we all are reaching Bangalore by 4 p.m. Hope to see you there. All passengers are requested to either switch off mobile or put them in flight mode. Vedika was happy. She had sent the message successfully to Devika. The announcement in Air India flight from New York to Bangalore. Ladies and gentlemen, the famous writer and social worker Dr. Shekar and his family are here with us. Air India is proud to fly you, sir. Chapter 14. The waiting is over.
Devika was nervous and very anxious as they announced the arrival of the flight from New York. She took the support of Iron Bar and stood in the entrance of Bangalore airport. Kavya came running and hugged Devika. "Mommy, I missed you." "Hope I can call you also, Mommy." "Yes, my dear." Devika could see Shekar and Vedika approaching towards her. Devika thought Shekar looks weak and he is having difficulty in walking. Vedika was holding Shekar's hand. "Hi, Devika. How are you, dear?" "Hi, Shekar. I missed you for so many years." "I too missed you. I'm very happy today. Our daughter Kavya has united us." Vedika didn't want to disturb Shekar and Devika's reunion. "Shekar, I'm leaving my daughter to both of you. I'm leaving to Kochi by connecting flight." "Why so fast? We should celebrate our union together." "Next time. Now, I am free. You both can look after my daughter Kavya. Sorry, our daughter Kavya." Vedika hugged Shekar and whispered in his ears, "You are the only man in my life. Please come and see me whenever I make a call." Shekar did not have a word to tell her. Shekar patted her face and shied. "Okay, whatever you wish. I will do as long as I am alive." Kavya was waving the hand for Vipin, who was coming from the other side of the road. Vedika couldn't control her sorrow, started weeping, and walked towards the ticket counter, wiping her face. The end.